Hi, I'm Rick Dawes, and you're watching MediaPlex This Week. In our top story, Environment Canada is warning Windsor-Essex that widespread snowfall is possible this weekend. We may see 10 to 15 centimeters of snow by Saturday night. Motorists should prepare for poor driving conditions this weekend. We'll have more on our weather forecast later in the show. After a long debate over whether to have an election or to appoint a new city councillor, Ward 7 voters gave the city a by-election to remember. In a tight race, 35-year-old IREK KUSMIERCZYK won the Ward 7 City Council seat. Lubna Fawaz attended the live result of 13 polls at the WFCU Centre Monday and has the story.
The last few minutes before the results were announced, the candidates, their families and friends, along with a few councillors, were nervously watching the live vote outcomes at the WFCU last Monday. In the end, by a slim margin, Ward 7 voters chose the 35-year-old IREK KUSMIERCZYK.
That really is the secret recipe, is you got to get out there, you got to knock on doors, you got to meet people, and that's about 99% of the success.
Even so, he ended up with just 52 votes, more than his closest opponent, Angelo Marignani. KUSMIERCZYK is a director of youth programs at WeTech Alliance. One city councillor was quick to offer congratulations.
We've done a lot of the heavy lifting right now. It's a good chance for this person to get up to speed because undoubtedly they will run in the general election next year and have a very good chance of being successful, I would expect.
KUSMIERCZYK seemed aware of a few early complaints about electing a new councillor who doesn't live in the ward.
I'm looking for real estate right now, so looking forward to moving back home in the ward, which is where I grew up, where I played my road hockey and floor hockey, and just really excited right now.
As for the priorities on the new councillor's agenda,
first thing that I'd want to do is make sure that we have a bus stop on Radcliffe Road. You got folks walking, especially senior citizens, you've got walking half a kilometer or more in the snow, cold weather just to get to a bus stop.
Meanwhile, city officials noted the low turnout for the by-election, something they had anticipated. Not quite 22% of eligible voters cast a ballot.
Business did pick up in the morning, first thing in the morning in terms of voter turnout. And as well, after 5 p.m., we saw an increase as well in terms of voter traffic.
KUSMIERCZYK is replacing Percy Hatfield, who left his Ward 7 seat for provincial politics. The city's newest councillor will be sworn in later this week. For MediaPlex News, I'm Lubna Fawaz.
As the holidays are approaching, many of us are busy wrapping gifts and putting up decorations. For some people, the joy will turn to sorrow as they fall victim to fraud and charity scams. Police are warning the public to be aware of criminals who take advantage of seasonal generosity. Claire Muska tells us more.
Charities know people are more generous at Christmas time, but so do fraud artists. This season, the Better Business Bureau and Windsor Police want to remind the public to be aware of charity scams. There are many ways that people can fall victim to these crimes. Charity scams target victims online, through the phone, or even in person. Constable Rob Durling of the Financial Crimes Unit says online scamming is the biggest issue.
Right now we got a major problem with people getting their emails hacked into because they open up a certain email or certain link and all of a sudden they have a virus.
He also says that phone scams are common.
The grandson scam especially is done over the phone exclusively, so basically, someone calls up pretending to be a nephew or niece. Can you please wire me $2,000? And they'll sound all upset and scared on the phone and everything. Well, they're preying on the emotion of the person on the other end of the phone line saying, Jesse, is that you? What's wrong? What happened? Okay, I'll go to Western Union and wire you some money.
The Better Business Bureau in Ontario has some helpful tips.
Never send a money transfer to an individual for a charity. Never share banking or credit card information with a person or business you don't actually know. Never click on links to charities, unfamiliar websites that are in text or emails.
For more information on how to donate wisely this season and protect yourself from fraud, visit the Better Business Bureau online at bbb.org/charity. For MediaPlex This Week, I'm Claire Muska.
Mackenzie Caradona doesn't let her personal struggles get in the way of living a happy life. In Haley Treelout's Spotlight story, Caradona and her mother show how positivity can accomplish so much.
When My name is Mackenzie Cardona, and I am a grade 9 student at Villanova High School.
I got pregnant for Mackenzie early 1999, and she decided to come in November instead of February. And she weighed 1 pound 15 ounces, and she was very sick and very tiny when she came. So we were told very early on that she had cerebral palsy, but we weren't sure what that was going to mean for her.
I've gone so far, and I am who I am today. And without the struggles I went through, I wouldn't be the same person. It makes me very happy to tell people about my journey and how I got here.
It just spoke to her, like I think just wanting to get that message out about, you know, being different and that it's important to still be strong and to do what you love to do and to not be afraid to be in the world and be who you are and not be afraid to, you know, to be out there. The first time I got to hold you, I think you were probably a week old. First time Daddy got to hold you.
I think that my light at the end of the tunnel is meeting new people and getting a chance to share my song with many people and inspiring them to follow their dreams. She's different, unique, she's beautiful. Life hasn't been the easiest of roads to travel on, but she's strong and she smiles and the light inside her shines. Throughout the years she knew how precious life is. Don't worry if you think you don't fit in. Just love yourself and what's within. No matter what, follow your dreams, 'cause different may not be as different as it seems. With those around that love you so you can go spread your wings and you'll fly. I believe in you. She's felt pain and trips to the hospital became normal.
You can check out Mackenzie's full song at SoundCloud by searching Mackenzie Cardona, Different. Now for weather. Saturday we'll see a high of -2 and snow flurries. Sunday, snow will stop and we will have cloudy periods with a high of -5. Monday will remain cold with a high of -4. Some University of Windsor students can't make it home for the holidays. Instead, they're finding creative ways to spend this holiday break. Alyssa Murphy has the story.
It's going to be a cold winter for the University of Windsor students as they finish exams, wrapping up their fall season semesters. Exchange students and students from out of the area are spending Christmas locally instead of with their families. Darren Zhu, a U of W student majoring in business, says he will not be going home for the holidays, but rather finds other ways to make the best of the Christmas break.
No, my family is so busy, so I just can't stay. I just have to stay here and go to the Toronto for vacation. That's all.
Department stores are a city transit away, but the students who want to stay warm decide to resort to the University of Windsor's bookstore as their shopping outlet. Store clerk Eileen Esco says the bookstore is a one-pit stop for students who are stuck in residence and really have no time to go elsewhere to shop.
Here, especially during the Christmas season, and they're coming in during their exams, in between exams, studying, and they're getting all their Christmas shopping done for moms, dads, siblings, girlfriends, brothers. So it's working out well for them. It's a one-stop shop, but even those who live off campus tend to come in here and do a lot of their shopping.
The bookstore gives students the option to shop for giftware for their friends and family, from embroidered sweaters to coffee mugs and electronics. For MediaPlex News Now, I'm Alyssa Murphy.
Thanks for watching. I'm Rick Dawes, and this has been MediaPlex This Week.